Hey Goddag. Hey Goddag. Uh, This be the verse by Philip Larkin. They fuck you up, your mum and dad. They don't mean to, but they do. They fill you with the faults they had, and add some extra just for you. But they were fucked up too in their turn, by fools in old style, hats and coats, who half the time were soppy stern, and half at one another's throats. Man hands on misery to man. It deepens like a coastal shelf. Get out early while you can. And don't have any kids yourself. Missed a couple of words maybe. And isn't it sad that even people who work in those areas of work, who understand or use the words formative years, perhaps a community psychiatric nurse in the Lancashire area, for instance, but doesn't actually live by the creed themselves, that doesn't actually walk the walk, as it were, or perhaps even understand what they're saying properly, even though they occasionally refer to somebody like Carl Rogers. And going back to watching an old video of mine, a lot of things have been going through my head. Haven't seen my parents in over 2.5 years, but they're always on my mind. They're always on my mind. Anyway, lowering my expectations for coverts was an old video I had, and at the end I say something like, actually sounds like I've had a stroke even more than usual on that video. And back in my old flat, when I had a flat, and well, this is okay. Undisclosed. That, well, they leave you with the crumbs, and they're sitting pleasantly on their savings in quite pleasant surroundings, and you sort of think to yourself, well, so am I. Looking back, so was I. I had more money then than I have now. Now I've spent it on mundane travelling in Norway, the Netherlands, Belgium and France and Barcelona even. But I suppose one thing I keep thinking is, I think my dad kept saying is, you have to start somewhere. But he was my starting point, wasn't he? He was there right at the beginning. They usually are, aren't they?